Welcome back, Game Week King family, to another F1 Clash video, and we're here for our Great Britain event opening round. We're going to be jumping in here and see if we could get qualified for the final round in the opening round here. So let's jump on into our first race here and see what we could do. So 39% chance of rain, so I'm using Lewis Hamilton and Lando Norris just in case it rains. We'll have the highest wetness ability pair of drivers. All right, so let's go in and see what we can do. Miami it is. All right, so dry qualifier, so Lando Norris and Lewis Hamilton here. Not the best pick for the dry qualifiers. It would have been Lewis Hamilton and George Russell. There we go. So 5-8 it is. We'll stake it. And it's going to rain down in the race. All right, so since boosts are going to be rebalanced next season, yeah, I am no longer saving any boosts because I don't know what their stats are going to be. So we're just going to be using these boosts to try and get the best results done. All right, let's go Vice. Let's go. 1 minute to rain, that's good. Fast start method real quick. Little slow on Lando Norris, but he made up some positions. Ends up to now P6, looking like he wants to pass Hamilton, who seems to be stuck. All right, we're gonna slow them down here. Lando Norris then lose back a position. Slow them down around here. Boost them back up around here, inside line. Slow them back down around here. Boost back up around here, down the straight, where our power of our boost should get into play. There you see Lewis Hamilton moving up, Lando Norris also moving up. Let's cut the fast start method off. Now what we could do is just keep them boosting here. So use the power of our boost to pick up positions. There you see both drivers moving up. And it's going to be heavy rain after the pit stop. And we want to go into pit this lap with them to come back for wet tires. So we'll just keep the boost on them. We are going to stock them a little bit. We want to go in with no servicing. We want to pick up these positions, so we're going to keep them boosting to pick up the positions and create as much distance as possible. See if Lando Norris down the inside of AI Norris. Yes, he can. Now we're going to go in for wet tires with stock in here. No problem, we could stock. All right, here we go. Out and out with no servicing was that stop. All right, so we're now on wet. Here comes the heavy rain. And we're just going to leave them to be boosting for 2 laps on these wets, and then we're going to come back to pit after. And the heavy rain should bring up the wetness off the track pretty quickly here. Let's keep a close eye on Lando Norris out in front. He should be going to pit now. Now we want to use our speed down the straight, pick up some positions. All right, so there goes P1. And let's see if Norris can also make his way up to P4 or P3. Down the inside he goes up to P4. All right, great. Great, looking good. Now we want to see cut them down to conserve here. Inside line, look at that inside line from Lando Norris to pick up P2. We're going to cut them down to conserve there. Now what we're going to do is wait to see how long. All right, so it's going to be 1 minute of rain. So we're going to go around again with our drivers. We have 10% off servicing, which we can get 1 full lap out of. And we have tires to get 1 full lap. And then we're going to come back to wets with servicing. Wets with servicing this time. All right. All right, so Verstappen is P4. He'll have to go to pit this lap. Lando Norris is the only car that's not going to be going to pit behind us, so we should go to pit with Verstappen. So let's boost our Hamilton in. It's going to be sunny in a few seconds, so we're going to go to wets. And while we go to these wets, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one full boost lap, then I'm going to come back to softs and go to finish based on how long the sun is gonna last. All right, so 1 minute 48 seconds of sun. Back out in P4, great. Now we can just boost as far as we can. Then it's going to be heavy rain coming back in. So we want to be on the right side of tires in the end. See if we can sneak down the inside of Leclerc as he glitches us off. All right, no problem. You keep that position for now, Leclerc. We'll come back at you. All right. There we go. Now clear Leclerc. Lando Norris should be going to pit. There he goes into pit. Now this is the question. Do we go to pit for softs or do we continue on these wets? Lando on mediums coming behind, or Norris. Now we need to create as much distance as possible with or Norris, so we can possibly squeeze in and get a free pit stop as the track is drying out. Yeah, we're gonna squeeze in for some first softs here. I'll have to squeeze in for the first softs. We'll leave Hamilton to go. He has a huge amount of distance, but Lando Norris is gonna struggle on these wets on the dry track. Let's go pit time. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, we're coming back out in P3. We have one opportunity to pass AI Norris, so I'm going to cut down my Lando. And I'm going to let him cruise until we hit that back straight, and we're going to use that one opportunity to pass. And hopefully we don't run out of fuel. Hopefully we don't run out of fuel. Hopefully. All right, so here's the one opportunity. We're going to boost now, and it's going to be wet down the inside. Yep, see, cut down automatic, and that automatic cut down just killed it there. Oh man. All right, there we go. 46 points for our first race. Not too bad. The weather was a main factor there. If we had continued on those wets, he probably still would have passed us because we would have been slowed. All right, so 46 points. Let's jump into the next one and see what we can do. Here we go for our next race. We are in Japan for this one. Pretty dry, so we've switched in George Russell with Lewis Hamilton. So full Mercedes team here in the Mercedes livery. All right, so P4, P7. All right, so Lewis Hamilton. We're gonna go ahead and give him something with tires, and we want some grip in there, so I'm gonna go Rooster. As for George Russell, who's in the back, I'm gonna go for the odd boost. I want those corners and grip, especially that pit time is what I want from the odd. All right, let's go. So just in case Lewis moves out to P1, Russell can make his way through the pack via pit. Inside line, there goes Lewis out to P1, and there goes Russell up to P6. All right, just as predicted, Lewis moving out to P1, George Russell staying behind the pack. So he could use that pit stop time to make up some places. He's now up to P5. We're going to cut him down there. Let's keep the boost on Lewis. Let's cut these off. Lewis has extra tire management, so he can go for 3 laps of full boost here, come back to softs, and go to finish. So we're just going to let him go and create some distance as we let George Russell cruise with the rest of the pack. Let's see the tires on them. We have George Russell on mediums, the rest on softs. We're on a defend against Sainz there, who was trying to get that overtake. As Lewis continues to create good distance, so he can get that free pit stop. All right, so Lando Norris on his mediums are now in behind. So what we're going to try is see if we can squeeze past him on his mediums since we're on the softer compound. Now to put in our go to pit orders for Lewis with servicing, that is. And then we're going to do a no servicing stop for Russell, or we could come back to a servicing stop for medium tires with Russell and go to finish. Let's see if we can squeeze past Lando. Boost from here. See if he goes inside line. There we go. Nice. Inside again. Beautiful driving from George Russell here. All right, we're going to bring him in for softs with no servicing. I'm going to let him boost to go catch up. I want to take full advantage of the fast pit stop boost. So we're doing a no servicing stop. So we get about 2 seconds. There we go. 2 second stop there. And we're going to come back out on full blast for 2 laps as our Lewis cruise. What tires? Hard tires. Good. All right, so Hamilton and hards, Russell on all medium, so we should be able to squeeze past them, create enough distance to get a free pit stop on George Russell and Lewis Hamilton, especially George Russell, because Hamilton is already on hards. He's no way he's going to catch us. So we just want to focus on George Russell here, which we're pulling up on. He's about to go out of tires as he goes into pit. Now we have an entire lap to create that distance, come back with servicing with the fast pit stop boost, which should be an awesome stop. About 3 seconds. Let's say I'm predicting a 4-second stop for George Russell. And we currently have a huge lead on Lewis Hamilton. About 6 seconds there. As we gain now on Lewis, who is conserving because he's going to go for 4 laps. Inside line, into pit. Free stop for George Russell here. No way, P3. Lewis Hamilton is catching up. All right, so 3:55, even better. The stop was. So 1-2, 47 points. Great race there from both drivers. Lewis Hamilton did well. George Russell did awesome as well. All right, so we have 1 lap to go after this one. And then that will be the end of this race for our 47 points. All right, so our strategy in the end paid off here. We did a 2-stop with Russell and a 1-stop with Lewis. Russell now down to low fuel as he cruises behind Lewis Hamilton to finish. Get out of the way, blue flags. Russell looks like he wants to overtake Lewis here. Let's see if he can. I'm not going to boost any of them. Let's see if Russell can get the overtake done on Lewis. He's attempting it. He's going for it. He's going for it. Oh, yes, he got it done. He got it done. He got it done. Can Lewis come back? Nope. George Russell wants it, and he got it. And he gets the win here at Japan. All right, great race there. Let's jump on into our next race and see what we can do in that one. Here we go for next race. We are on France for this one. Let's see what kind of qualifiers we get here and what we can do in this one. Ooh, look like we're getting out qualified, but our drivers managed to pull back for a 6-9 here for us. All right, so we're gonna go Lewis Hamilton. We want something with tire for Hamilton here. Let's give him the Taurus so we get some tires and fuel with some corners in there. As for George Russell, we're going to go for the Lumberjack. Tires overtaking and some speed in there. All right, let's go. All right, so inside line is Lewis Hamilton, so we're going to kick it off. Fast start with him. See if he can sneak down the inside. Down the inside. There it is. There it is, Lewis. Oh, man. He should have moved up to P3 there. P4, I should say. But he didn't take it. George Russell moves up. Even overtaking Lewis there, George Russell. Great come from Russell there. As he glitches, trying to hold his position. Ooh. All right, so my drivers are glitch team ordering. I'm going to let Russell go. Cut these off. Since he picked up the most position from the start, I'm going to let him go. And we're going to possibly go for 4 laps with Lewis. We don't want the glitching. We're going to go 3 laps with Russell here. And see what we can do. Push Russell a bit. Push down here. See if he can inside line Lando Norris. There we go. Cut it back now. Oh, come on. Don't glitch back in front of me, Lando. Don't glitch back in front of me. Let's support or Lewis. Cut him back down. Alright, so George Russell on rival Russell on hards. We're gonna give support, see if we can dive the inside line. Nope, we didn't take it. So we'll stick back to the outside on to conserve. Then we're gonna attempt to pass down the straight again, where we overtook Norris in the last lap. So we're gonna push him a bit around here, and then oh, he's far. He's too far. All right, Lando Norris is too far there. All right, we're gonna come to pit with softs with no servicing. We're gonna let Lewis go around for another lap. What tires is in front? Ooh, everybody's on softs. Only the rival is on different tires, medium and hards. The AIs are on softs. All right, Lewis going around 25%. There we go, crossing the line. So if we keep him on conserve there, we can get him around. And we're just gonna come back to medium tires with no servicing, and we're gonna push those mediums to finish on or Hamilton. All right. So there he is in P3. George Russell now trying to sneak down the inside of AI Russell. Got glitched back. AI Russell defended beautifully there. We want 2 laps of boost from or Russell. So now he's right up on us. As we're about to go into pit, let's boost or Hamilton and see if Russell can pick up the rival. There we go. He came back out on hards. Can he pick up AI Hamilton? What tires is he on? Softs. And the rival Hamilton is also on softs. All right, let's cut that to regular driving here. Come on, we need to pass this Hamilton down the inside. Come on, Russell, you got this. You got this. There you go. There you go, George. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to just come back to mediums tires with servicing here. And then we're going to push or Russell to go to finish from there. As for or Lewis, we're just going to let him cruise on regular driving to finish from there. All right, looking good, looking good. Looking good. All right, so we're going to keep George Russell boosting this lap because the rival Hamilton will be going to pit. If we could pass his Russell here on this lap, then it's good news for us, as we possibly could squeeze past his Hamilton as he goes to pit. Man, good defense from his Russell. Inside line, there we go. All right, looking good, looking good, looking good. It's looking good, guys. It's looking good. All right, so there we go, passing Hamilton. Let's boost or Hamilton, see if we can pick up P4. All right, let's cut him back down there. Cut down there, save a little bit of the fuel. And what we're going to do is boost or Hamilton from there to finish and see if he can pick up 1 position. As we carry our Russell around now, we're going to boost him from there and then let him go to conserve when he's out of fuel. But he should be in P1, but he's going to be boosting. Yeah, there we go, picking up P1, but the rival is going to be boosting, so he's going to retake that position. No issues. Let's cut down or Hamilton, who is about to go out of service because we didn't service him, remember. Let's support. See if we can manage or fuel and keep P1. Around here, cut that down. Come on, hold him off, hold him off, hold him off, hold him off, hold him off. There you go, Russell. Beautiful defending from George Russell. Come on, hold him off. Oh, come on, right at the line, right at the line. Oh, man, that was a great drive from George Russell. Beautiful defending there throughout that lap. But the rival squeezed past right at the end. 43 points for us, we'll take it. All right, that was a great race, I'm not gonna lie. Let's jump into the next one. Here we go for our final race of the video. We're on Hungary for this one. Make sure to check out part 2 where we're going to be doing our last 4 races, which is going to be coming out a little later as we finish up this video. All right, so let's go. Lewis Hamilton in P4. We're going to go instinct for Hamilton. As for Russell in the back here, I want to go. I'm going to go odd. All right, let's go. So we're going to go fast start Lewis, fast start Russell, and see how much positions we can pick up from there. Inside through the middle, Lewis. Ooh, Lewis went wide. Russell also went wide there. Whenever you see the drivers going wide in that first corner, you're definitely not going to be picking up any positions, but our drivers did recover and pick up some position. Lewis Hamilton up to P1, cut him down there. George Russell up to P6, cut him down there. All right, we're going to cruise a little bit. Let's give some support. Let's see what tires. All right, so we have softs, mediums, and hards in front. So if we could pass Norris, he's not going to pass. So let's cut him down. Inside line. Look at the inside line was wide open for Russell, and he didn't take advantage of that. Let's cut him down as we allow Lewis to go create his distance. Let's cut Lewis down here so we can get 3 laps. We could get 4 laps, I should say. Boost Russell. Around the outside, good defense from Lando Norris. Boost back up Russell. Inside line. Come on, switch to the inside. Switch to the inside. Alright, Russell did not switch. Let's cut him back down. We're going to go for that extra lap with both drivers for 4 laps. And we're going to come back to mediums and go to finish with them from there. Putting to go to pit for Lewis. Russell tires are not looking too wonderful, but we should make it around 25% crossing the line. Right, so those hards and mediums in front of us are not going to go to pit, so we'll get the undercut on them, or we'll force them to not service on their pit stop so they could keep up. Alright, now let's boost in or Russell. Pit stop time about 3 seconds. There we go, 3:01. Alright, so now we have only a few cars in front of us who have pitted. So we should make our way up to P4 with our Russell on the undercut here with that fast pit stop. Now from P4 all the way back, I doubt none of them are going to be servicing when they make their stops because they want to get out as fast as possible compared to our driver. Right, so only the hard tires are in front. Inside line, look at that inside line attempt. Great, good try there, George. You'll get him again in the next attempt. There we go. Now up to P5 to continue or push to the rival. And we're going to get P4 now as he goes to pit, Lewis Hamilton. All right, so we're now on the hunt for AI Russell and the rival Lando Norris, who are currently battling it out. And we have 1 lap to get past either one of them to pick up P3, if we can catch up, that is. All right, we're gaining. We're almost there. Almost. All right, so the rival is now going to start his boost to finish. And AI Hamilton is not having it. He's defending like a champion, holding off rival Norris. Now he gives way as our time now to try and sneak past. Oh, it's Russell. It's our time to try and sneak past George Russell. Inside line now, boost back up. He's along the outside, cut down because he's going to run out. Yep, we're not going to get him. So P1, P4 it is. We'll take it as we run out of fuel with George Russell there. So 45 points there. So a great first 4 races. Not going to lie. It's a great first 4 race. And we're going to continue in our last 4 races. That's going to be coming out later on, to see how far we could go in our opening round here. But we should definitely make it to the final round with our scores. Oh, we forgot to, in case you're wondering like what setup I was using, let me just go to the setup screen real quick. I wanted to share that with you there. Alright, so there we go, 181 after our first 4, which is nice. So let's go to the setup menu, just in case you've been wondering the setup that we were using. There it is. Alright, so remember to smash the like button if you haven't already done so. Let me know down in the comments how you guys are doing in your event, and that's basically going to be it for this one. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Well, good guys. Bye. Shout out Christopher Graves, Alfredo Jr., and Touch My Billy.
And they say if we'll only avoid any confrontation with the enemy, he'll forget his evil ways.